Hello everybody, my name's Elikir and welcome to Offworld Trading Company. I hope to do this one in about 5 minutes, give you a really quick rundown of Offworld Trading Company and what it is, and hopefully later I'll be able to do something a little bit longer. For now, let's get right into it. Offworld Trading Company is a real-time strategy game by Mohawk Games, and the whole point of this game is interstellar capitalism. And so basically what you're doing with this game is you're going to Mars, and you're mining resources, and you're buying out your competitors. That's literally all this game is about. And on the surface, that sounds like a really simple kind of concept, but it's really much more complicated than that. And the reason being is because there's so much more that goes into this game than just, mining resources and buying out your competitors. So the first thing that you do at the beginning of the game is you go ahead and you scan the surface of Mars. You find a perfect place to settle, and then you drop your base right on top of it. And then once you do that, you start mining resources. There's 4 factions. I'm playing the robot faction, so you need iron. Each faction needs a specific resource, so there's a little bit of strategy that goes into that. But once you find where you want to be, you need to go ahead and start mining things. So, I already put my base down. I'm already mining some things. I'm going to go ahead and put some energy down because you need energy. It's very important. And the whole point of all of this, and the whole endeavor that you're trying to accomplish is making enough money to buy out all of your competition. And so over here we have a market of sorts. Each thing available in the game is worth a certain amount, and as the game goes forward, those amounts will change depending on, how much of it's being utilized, how much of it's being purchased, how much of it's being produced, and how much of it's being sold. And that might sound really simple. All you're doing is mining stuff and selling it. That's super simple. What else is there to do? Well, there's a whole lot more to it than that. It just doesn't look like it because I'm 2 minutes into a skirmish match. An example of what else there is to do. Down here, we have kind of your taskbar. Here is basically where all your buildings are, and below that we have our patent lab. What the patent lab allows you to do is it allows you to research technologies that give you an edge over all of your competitions. Below that we have the optimization center, which allows you to speed mining and productions of materials. After that we have a hacker array, which allows you to, in real time, affect the cost of all of the things on the market. So if something's a little bit low for you, you can drive the price up. Really easy to do. And then our end of the game thing over here is the off-world market. It's where you take all of these things that you've been mining and producing, and you eventually ship them off-world for massive profits. That's basically to make sure that the game doesn't actually take way too long. The developers wanted to design it so that each of these matches only took about 20 minutes or so. They didn't want them to be super long like Civilizations or super long like some of these RTS games can be when, there's a stalemate and people are just throwing units at one another. So this is basically your end game. The whole point of all of this is to make enough money to eventually start coming over here and buying competitor stock. What you do is, you make money and you buy your own stock to eventually protect yourself from being bought out, and then you buy other people's stock in order to knock them out of the game. And that's the whole point, knocking everybody out of the game. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing. Down here, these really fun little black market items that you can purchase and blow up somebody's stuff. Oh no. You can also protect your stuff with the black market. That's a general overview of the game. It looks kind of boring and slow right now, but I promise once you get about 10 minutes into it, it gets really fast-paced, really hectic. Is it a must-buy? That really depends. If you enjoy RTS-type games, if you enjoy really fast-paced type gameplay, if you enjoy, thinking about the numbers and really micromanaging a whole bunch of stuff all at once while under pressure, it's going to be something that you're really going to enjoy, even at full price. If you don't enjoy that kind of stuff, I still think it's actually a game that might be worth picking up. It always goes on sale all the time. And I think that, on a Steam sale at 50-75% off, you should definitely pick it up and give it a try because it's a really different kind of game. I've never played anything like this before. When I first played it, I played it with my friends. We went in, we got our butts kicked super hard by the AI, kept ramming our head into the wall, and we eventually got it. And it was definitely worthwhile to do all that. I really do think everybody should give it a try. Hats off to Mohawk Games for putting together something so unique. That's all I have for you now. In the future, I hope to do something a little bit longer, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if there's anything else you want to see in the future. Till then, take it easy.